Our planet is hurting, and the signs are all around us. Wildfires rage across continents, leaving behind a trail of devastation, destroying homes, habitats, and lives. Hurricanes now batter coastlines with increasing frequency and ferocity, causing unprecedented damage and loss. Floods submerge entire cities, displacing millions and causing untold damage to infrastructure and communities. These are not isolated incidents. They are part of a growing pattern. They are a stark warning, a glimpse into a future where climate change threatens the delicate balance of our planet, altering ecosystems and weather patterns. The time to act is now, before it's too late. Our reliance on fossil fuels, deforestation, and unsustainable practices have released massive amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, accelerating global warming. These gases trap heat, leading to a gradual but relentless warming of the planet, affecting every corner of the globe. This warming effect disrupts weather patterns, intensifies storms, and fuels more frequent and severe natural disasters, making our world increasingly unpredictable. The consequences of inaction are too dire to ignore, threatening our very way of life. We must act now to mitigate climate change and build a more sustainable and resilient future for ourselves and for generations to come. The economic toll of environmental catastrophes is staggering and continues to rise each year. The costs of rebuilding after hurricanes, wildfires, and floods are astronomical, often stretching local and national budgets to their limits. Entire industries, from agriculture to tourism, can be crippled by these disasters, leading to long-term economic downturns. Supply chains are disrupted, leading to shortages and price hikes that affect everyday life. Jobs are lost, businesses shuttered, and economies destabilized, creating a ripple effect that can last for years. In the United States alone, the cumulative cost of billion-dollar weather and climate disasters since 1980 has surpassed $2.785 trillion, a figure that continues to grow. This year's hurricane season alone could result in a $90.8 billion loss in US GDP, a staggering amount that impacts everyone. These figures represent shattered lives, livelihoods lost, and dreams put on hold as communities struggle to rebuild. Homes are reduced to rubble, families are torn apart, and lives are tragically cut short, leaving scars that last a lifetime. The most vulnerable among us, the poor, the elderly, and marginalized communities, often bear the brunt of these disasters, facing the harshest consequences. The economic and human costs of environmental catastrophes are a stark reminder of the urgent need for action and proactive measures. Investing in climate change mitigation and adaptation measures is not just an environmental imperative, but an economic necessity for a sustainable future. In 2024, the wrath of nature has been relentless. Hurricanes, once seasonal visitors, have morphed into destructive forces, fueled by warming ocean temperatures. These storms bring torrential rains, devastating winds, and catastrophic flooding. Coastal communities now face the constant threat of storm surges and erosion. Wildfires, once confined to remote forests, now rage across continents, fueled by prolonged droughts and tinder-dry vegetation. These infernos consume everything in their path, leaving behind charred landscapes and toxic smoke. Floods, once considered rare occurrences, are now becoming commonplace. Heavy rainfall, often intensified by climate change, overwhelms rivers and drainage systems. Urban areas are particularly vulnerable, with floodwaters inundating homes, businesses, and critical infrastructure. These disasters are interconnected symptoms of a planet in distress. The economic fallout from environmental catastrophes trickles down to every consumer. The average consumer spends $1,200 per year annually due to climate-related catastrophes. With changes, this can be reduced if we all take action. Insurance premiums are skyrocketing as companies grapple with increasing claims. Homeowners in high-risk areas face unaffordable premiums or the inability to obtain insurance. Food prices are impacted by climate change, with droughts, floods, and extreme temperatures disrupting agricultural production. These disruptions lead to higher prices for consumers at the grocery store. Gas prices are also susceptible to the impacts of environmental catastrophes. Hurricanes and other extreme weather events can disrupt oil and gas production and transportation. The cumulative effect of these rising costs is a significant financial burden on consumers. As environmental catastrophes become more frequent and severe, these costs are likely to continue to rise. In an era of increasing environmental uncertainty, it is crucial for consumers to take proactive steps to protect themselves financially. Building a robust emergency fund should be a top priority. Ideally, this fund should cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Reviewing insurance policies regularly is essential. Ensure that coverage is adequate for potential risks in your area. Consider increasing coverage limits if necessary, and shop around for the most competitive rates. Exploring government assistance programs is another avenue to consider. In the aftermath of major disasters, federal and state agencies often offer financial assistance. Creating a household inventory can be invaluable in the event of a claim. Documenting possessions with photographs or videos can expedite the claims process and help ensure a fair settlement. Building a fortress, protecting your home. Protecting your home from environmental disasters requires a proactive approach. Reinforcing your roof is paramount. Ensure that roofing materials are properly secured and consider upgrading to impact-resistant shingles or metal roofing. Installing storm shutters or impact-resistant windows is crucial. These measures can prevent flying debris from shattering windows. Regularly inspect and maintain these features. Clearing gutters and downspouts of debris is essential for preventing water damage. Regularly inspect and clean gutters, particularly after storms. Trimming trees and branches near your home can reduce the risk of damage during high winds. Consult with a certified arborist to ensure trees are properly pruned. Investing in a backup generator can provide peace of mind during power outages. A living green for a brighter tomorrow. Embracing sustainable practices is essential in mitigating climate change and ensuring a healthier future for generations to come. Reducing energy consumption at home is a simple yet impactful way to make a difference in our daily lives. Switch to energy-efficient appliances, install LED lighting and unplug electronics when not in use to save energy. Conserving water is equally crucial in our efforts to live sustainably. Fix leaky faucets, install low-flow showerheads and toilets, and consider collecting rainwater for outdoor watering to reduce water waste. Choosing eco-friendly products is another impactful step towards sustainability. Opt for products made from recycled materials and support companies that prioritize sustainability in their operations. Reducing, reusing, and recycling should become second nature in our daily routines. Minimize waste by opting for reusable containers, bags, and water bottles instead of single-use items. Composting food scraps and yard waste is an excellent way to reduce methane emissions and enrich the soil. By embracing these sustainable practices, we can collectively contribute to a healthier planet and a brighter tomorrow for all. Each year, natural catastrophes claim the lives of thousands of people worldwide. These tragic events highlight the urgent need for sustainable living to mitigate their impact. By adopting green practices, we not only protect our environment but also reduce the risk of future catastrophes, ultimately saving lives. The power of community joining forces for change. Addressing environmental catastrophes requires a collective effort. Engaging in local initiatives focused on climate change mitigation is a powerful way to make a difference. Join community gardens, participate in tree planting events, and support organizations working to protect natural resources. Advocating for policies that promote sustainability and resilience is crucial. Contact elected officials to express your concerns about climate change. Educating yourself and others about climate change is essential. Stay informed about the science, the impacts, and the solutions. Supporting businesses and organizations that prioritize sustainability is another impactful step. Patronize restaurants that source local ingredients and shop at stores that offer eco-friendly products. By working together, we can amplify our impact and build a more sustainable future. Towards a resilient future, the path forward is clear. We must confront the reality of climate change and embrace a future where sustainability and resilience are fundamental principles. This requires a fundamental shift in our mindset. We must transition away from our reliance on fossil fuels and embrace clean, renewable energy sources. This shift will require significant investments in renewable energy infrastructure. Governments, businesses, and individuals must work together to accelerate this transition. Investing in climate adaptation measures is essential to cope with the inevitable impacts of climate change. Fostering a global culture of sustainability is paramount. By embracing innovation, collaboration, and a shared commitment to a sustainable future, we can navigate the turbulent waters of environmental change. The time for action is now. We hope you liked our video. Please like and subscribe for more Earth Vibes related videos.